Mini Cooper. So for those of you that are wondering, I am on ETS 1.35 DirectX 11. I just had to mention that because I had somebody on one of my YouTube videos argue me up and down that I was not running DX11, even though the benchmark clearly showed that I was on DX11 and that I was running it. And he told me, open up MSI Afterburner and you'll see that you're not truly running DX11. And I didn't want to argue with the person. I told him, I said, you know what? I know what it says on the screen. It says DX11. My game's running in DX11. I'm going to leave it at that. Have a good day. You know, I don't know who this guy was, but he argued me up and down and was going back and forth with me, commenting about how I was so wrong. I'm pretty sure he was just trolling around. You know, he was probably messing with me, but yeah, I'm running DX11. I set it up in my config file for ETS and ATS. Running it on 1.35. I usually can run it at 60 frames a second. However, I'm streaming with OBS, and OBS seems to act funky. Like, when I use AMD Relive, I can usually do 1080p 60, usually like 8,000 bitrate, and the stream runs smooth. When I tried that same setup in OBS, it was not letting me have it. So I had to dip down to 1080p 30, and then I dipped down to 6,000 in the bitrate, and it seems to be okay. I mean, not quite how I wanted it to be, but I had to turn down scaling 2 to 1,000 instead of 2 to 400 like I normally have it. Oh, that truck just fell out of nowhere. Or that bus. The bus just flipped. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through. Well, I can't move. The bus ain't trying to move. So yeah, I am running on DX11 because I'm gonna get that question. And like I said, this guy argued me up and down that I was not running DX11. I mean, he tried his best to argue me. Like, it was kind of making me mad because I'm like, I know what I'm running. You know, I know that I'm running DX11. You know, you can't sit here and tell me that I'm not. You know, I know what I'm doing. But, I don't know. That truck may not be able to get through. But ETS2 1.35 is currently in beta, so you will see different bugs like that. I can tell you right off the bat, because I'm a fan of some traffic mods in this game. Because let's face it, this traffic right now is pretty bland. I am a fan of traffic mods. However, stuff like that you just seen will tell you that no traffic mods will work. And I've tried a lot of traffic mods for both ATS and ETS, and nothing will work. I tried S-Sims, realistic traffic, in this game, and that didn't work. I tried, who was that? CIP's traffic over in ATS, that didn't work. Those mods don't work. Any of the truck mods, they don't work. I've tried those. Like any of them. Like I tried some truck mods over here. I've tried the W900B. That didn't work. I've tried Vipers 389. That didn't work. Now Outlaws 389, they say does work, but you can't launch it in DX11. If you try to, you will be really disappointed because it will not work. Because I wanted to try to run Outlaws 389, but it wouldn't launch in DX11. So I had to pick something else. So I had to figure out why my overlays are not popping up. Toronto. Because my overlays should be popping up. I got game capture to the very top of my OBS list. Are you serious? It is only like 30 through here, huh? Yeah, I got my game capture at the very top of the list. Maybe I have to put my overlays on top. Maybe that's what it is. Because I am on OBS, so I should have my overlays. I have very basic overlays. I guess until I can really find the time to sit down and really go through it. And really, try to configure OBS to the way I really want to. I gotta watch out through these turnouts because cars will pull out on you and they do not care. Discovered a man dealer. Well, I guess I've already discovered it, man. So yeah, I started getting more into ETS now lately. I don't know. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with this new update, but yeah, I've been getting more into it lately. I probably put nah. You gonna just keep on going? I see. Go ahead. I probably put about 6 hours in these past 2 days, which is a lot for me with ETS because I don't play ETS often. I mean, I probably got like 1,230 hours in ATS and almost 150 in this. So I guess where I'm dropping off at is down there somewhere. Down there, maybe. Because I got to go all the way up here, go around, and come all the way back. Now, if I found the opening, I would take it. But there ain't no opening. Do I get off here? No. Now, once 1.35 starts rolling out full beta, you will probably get modders wanting to really start putting out product, because as long as it's in beta, there's really no sense for a modder to, put their trucks, out there. And I'm saying trucks because trailers will probably be fine. Because I ran some trailers that were from like 2 or 3 versions ago, and they're just fine. But trucks are going to be your main issue with any update. So I think once this full 1.35 come out, I'll start running more modded vehicles and more mods, because right now there's no sense in trying to run any mods truck wise, because they won't work. So pretty much right now everything is vanilla, for the exception of I got Fail's environment, File. I got his environment mod in. I have Fast Money in, and that's really about it for this game. Whoa, almost tipped. No, it must be in the back. Say hello to the good guys. Make sure I don't hit this dumpster, whatever this thing is. Let's try to straighten up. There we go. Hello, White Redneck. How you doing? Tommy Barlow, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Got my man truck going on here. Do I have the Logitech Driving Force GT? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Alright, let's see what's going on with this overlay here. I think maybe if I move this down to the bottom. There we go. So it should pop up now. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have the Driving Force GT. And you know the crazy thing with that is that, so I had a subscriber on my channel donate me his Driving Force GT. He was supposed to have done it in January of this year. And when I figured he didn't mention it no more, so I went out and I bought a wheel maybe a month ago. And literally when I bought the wheel, 2 days later, he sent me another wheel. Same wheel. So I got 2 wheels now. But yeah, I have the I had the G, or I had the Giant Force GT. It's okay. It's my first wheel. Well, it's my second wheel. The first wheel I had was a T80, and I got the wheel from GameStop because I watched a video on YouTube of the guy playing American Truck Simulator, and obviously the T80 turning radius is not nearly as good as the GT and up. So I went ahead and I bought it anyway because he made it look like it was gonna work good, and I trusted it. It sucked, so I said screw it. I turned it back. Finally got my first wheel. Can you have one? Hey, you want my extra wheel? Actually, you know what? The wheel that I'm using is crazy because the pedals I'm using is from the wheel that I bought, and the wheel that I'm turning with is the wheel that he gave me. Because I thought that there was a problem with my wheel, and come to find out, it really wasn't. So I don't want to go south. There, I'll take that one. You need a wheel. Well, I can tell you right now, these wheels are only. Is my load already in this place? I think it is. My wheel normally is about $100. If you go on like if you go on like eBay or like sometimes Amazon, they're usually on there for pretty cheap. Cause this one I bought locally from a guy about like 50 miles from me. Well, like 60 or 70. But I only paid $80 for it. Raven, cool. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? If you are new to the channel, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying out streaming on OBS. Usually I stream on ooh, this is different. Usually I stream on AMD Relive, but I wanted to try something different. How long is this trip? 182 miles? Okay. You're an FTG? Yeah, I actually ran one of his skins in my video. I'm pretty sure that's probably why you mentioned that. I personally am not a part of FTG because I'm pretty sure he has like a whole VTC and everything. I've watched some of his videos. He's a cool guy from what I've seen. I said I haven't watched enough of him to say that that he's 100%, but I haven't heard anything bad about him. So I didn't mind running one of his skins. I want to say Paulie did it. Yeah, I want to say Paulie did that trailer skin. Tommy Barlow, thank you for the sub. It didn't pop up on the screen because I didn't have the overlay set up right, but it's right now. Like I said, I'm running no mods besides the fail environment 3.0 mod and the fast money mod. When this game becomes full 1.35, modders will start releasing more mods, and at that point I will do the same. Let's go this way. I could discover more road. Sorry, car.
Yeah. Yes, Daddy.
My daughter comes in here coughing. I'm like, this is the only time she really bothers me a lot is when she knows I'm streaming. Which is why I mentioned yesterday that for me to really be able to stream the way I want to, I would have to have like a dedicated room for it where I could lock it, soundproof it, and where even if somebody does try to bother me, they can't, you know. Right now I'm streaming in my living room. It is cool and all, but like if I could have my own dedicated room where I could maybe have like an air conditioner running or something that keeps the room cool, you know, because with this FX 6300, I can tell you right now, it puts out a lot of heat. I mean, it puts out a lot of heat, and a lot of heat and a lot of power. But there was no truck coming. So you're an FTG, huh? Full tilt. Like I said, I've never heard anything bad about the guy. I said, I personally don't watch his videos. I mean, I watch him here and there when they pop up on my channel or on my YouTube, but you know, he runs pretty good videos, pretty good live streams. He wouldn't know me if I said anything to him. But there are very few YouTubers that I do follow that play this game. Only because, you know, we all do the same content at the end of the day. We might just do it different ways, but we all do it the same at the end of the day. So, not to say I don't follow any. I mean, there's some that I do follow. Like I follow Casket Man 20 for ATS. I don't follow anybody for ETS, just simply because I'm just now getting. Come on, you turning? I'm just now getting into playing this game. So it's like, so there's not really any ETS people that I do follow at the moment. Like I said, I follow Casket Man for ATS. I don't follow Jeff Fabiano for ATS, but his videos pop up a lot on my YouTube because that's the first person that got me into ATS was Jeff Fabiano and watching his videos. He encouraged me to go get the game, and so I followed him so much for that reason that he always pops up on my channel. And then, like I said, I follow Casket Man 20. Let me see who else I follow for ATS. I follow Morgan. Well, I call him by his first name, but follow him. It's probably a couple other people I'm missing there. Iron Spirit Gaming. I just followed him maybe a few days ago. It's a few people that I really, really watch, you know. So, see the trees right there? That's part of the file environment mod. It pretty much makes them, I guess, a little bit more realistic instead of the all bushy type look. That's default. But yeah, I'm really liking these updates for ETS and ATS. Now, supposedly sometime this year, ATS is coming out with a new state. At that point, depending on when it's coming out, I'll definitely be streaming it. and maybe do a giveaway of the DLC depending on how much it is. Have one copy for myself, give one away. Uh, that's my plans for that. Then Truck Driver comes out for PlayStation 4 later this month. I plan to stream that, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a giveaway for that. I don't know because that game is $39.99, and I don't know if I can afford to give that giveaway. I mean, unless I had more donations, I probably would, but because I don't believe in keeping 100% of the donations. So like, usually if I get a donation, I usually try to put it towards another giveaway. I mean, obviously I keep some of it, but if I get enough of it, I usually put some of it towards a giveaway of some sort. You know, like I've given away DLCs, stream keys to the game. I even thought about that if I get to like a certain amount of subscribers, I even consider giving away my second wheel. But that would probably require a certain amount of subscribers, certain amount of donations, because it's expensive to ship off a wheel. Then having to find the right packaging for it and all that other stuff. I thought about doing that, giving away a wheel. I thought about giving away some of my computer parts. Now, obviously, for the computer parts, it would have to be when I already have another PC built. So, I had some plans for the channel, but it's all a progress. Something that could be done over time. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. I'm in single player right now. I was just talking about the plans for the channel. I was saying I was planning to give away the Washington DLC when it's released, depending on when it's released. Do a giveaway for that. And I said I was going to stream PlayStation or Truck Driver for the PlayStation when it's released. But I'm not sure if I can quite do a giveaway for that. I'm doing good, man. Decided to do a little stream today. Single player. So yeah, I know I'm definitely gonna do a Washington DLC giveaway. Usually when I do those DLC giveaways, I try to make it eligible for everybody. So what I mean by that is usually I'll do a giveaway for the game itself. I usually buy it off of G2A or Instant Gaming. It's like $4 or $5. For those that don't have the game, I usually do a giveaway for the game as well. So it'll be a copy of the game, and then it'll be a copy of the Washington DLC. And then I'll be streaming the Truck Driver for PS4, but I don't know if I can quite do that giveaway because that game is gonna be $40. I don't think that car is getting over. Nah. So there's plans, and then I said eventually, if I get to a certain amount of subscribers or donations, I'll probably give away my wheel, my second wheel, just because of the fact that I have two wheels, and I really don't use one of them, and with a certain amount of donations, it'll help pay for the shipping, of course. The Driving Force GT. I have two Driver Force GTs. One of them I bought, and one of them a subscriber bought. Can I get over? Yeah. So I got two wheels. Beyond the Baltic Sea, yeah, that is nice. I actually bought that maybe like a month or so ago. I think I bought it when it was on sale. Maybe during a winter sale, maybe I want to say. Because I wouldn't dare pay full price for it. But yeah, yeah, like I said, I had a subscriber donate me the second wheel. And I have one. So I thought about keeping it just in case one of them goes bad. But I don't know. But I think what I probably should do, just to be safe, is buy another wheel. Obviously, like a G27 or a 29, because they're about 200, and then I can afford to give one away without having to worry about it going bad. You know. Oh yeah, what's the turning radius on that? Yeah, what's the turn radius on the Hori, or Ori, I should say, however you say it. Cause it was one of them wheels. I actually have their PS4 controller. Cause they make a PS4 version of their generic controllers, and I have one of them. It's like really really small, like a mini gamepad. Like this, like the turning radius of this wheel. I might as well get back over. The turning radius of this wheel is 900. I could go up to 900, and the thing is that makes it good is that I could customize it within the Logitech profiler. So like when I play like Fern Bus or like Tourist Bus, I turn the radius down to 650. You know, and then for like games like this, I keep it at 900. And if I ever had to race a game, I turn it down to like 270. You know, 270. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about yeah, that's about right. 270. Um, that's about your standard racing radius. Can you see the chat overlay in the stream? Because it's hard for me to look back and forth. Oh, you know what though? When I first started ever playing this game, I drove I was lucky enough to drive with a controller. And I can tell you what, a controller is so much better than a keyboard. And I actually had no problems. Excuse me. I haven't had any problems with ever using the controller. You know, and that's how I first started off. You know, I started off with a controller, and people said that they couldn't even tell the difference. And I said at that point that I would never get a wheel because, you know, I was fine. I was content with a controller. But now that I have a wheel, it's so much easier now. You know. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure because I'm watching the chat on my phone, and it's hard for me to see it. No. Oh, you talking about the 360 console? I have an LG Stylo 4 from Straight Talk. Yeah, I had a PS4 controller. I tried my I tried my Xbox One controller before, and I couldn't get it to work with Windows either. So I gave up on it, and I had just stuck with a PS4 controller. But if you could at least get a controller, it, it'll make this game a lot better. But then you gotta be careful with this game too, because not a lot of controllers will work. You know, um, I've I know the PS4 works, the Xbox One works if it's wired. Uh, there are some generic controllers that work. The Steam one works, the Logitech one works. Those are the ones I know for sure that works. Now, have I tried them? No, but I know they work. Where's this going? I'm not trying to go south. I'll take that one. What company am I at? What company am I at? I don't know if I can tell. No, I can't tell what company I'm at. I never even heard of that. The P20 Lite. Yeah, screw it. I'll take that one. I'll just drive to it. So I had to bump myself back up to 1.35 um, for ETS. Did I really drive through the night? Or no, it's getting nighttime. Oh, I guess I don't have to go far then. I think my trailer is already here. It's that one right there. Or that one. Or any of them, really. Oh, let's see. really don't get a choice. I'll take that one. Or that one. I think I have to get gas eventually. It, yeah. So what time? So right now where you're at is like 9:30, right?
That was on the couch. I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Almost 9:30. Yeah, I see the chat now. I should probably move it up a bit. Let me see. I think I can do that. Oh, oh, don't want that. Alt tab. Let's see. Chat box. I can move it up. Oh yeah, you got school tomorrow, huh? What grade are you in?
What?
So that should be the perfect spot for that. So, there, do you have school year round, or do you have school, for like what, 8, 9 months?
I have it like backwards. I can't wait to do it in.
So how is it different? I'm always interested in knowing how that works. Because I know here, for example, kids typically go to school from August or September till about June.
Let me put it back.
Typically from like 8 or 9 in the morning to like 8 or 9 in the morning to like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Thank you, Christopher Johnson, for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, schools here, like I said, we go pre-K through the 12th grade, which I'm pretty sure is the same in most places. We go to school from August, September until about June. I usually went to school from like August until June. I had my normal breaks, my Thanksgiving, my Christmas, or well, it's winter break here. Memorial Day, 4th of July, spring break. And then school started about 8 a.m. until about 4. Also, it's about the same there from 8 until 3. I know my daughter, she goes to school from, I knew I was going to hit it. She goes from like 9 until like 3:45. Like Monday through Friday. So y'all got different grade systems? No, you don't, truck. I always have to look that way because you never know this way. You never know who's lurking back there. And next thing you know, that truck runs right into you. Is it raining? Yeah, it is. I don't know what buttons I have for my wipers. I think it's P. I don't know if I could turn them off the same way, though. Yeah. I don't have rain turned all the way up. So it won't rain a whole lot or as long. Yeah. A is obviously the top and F is failing. A is usually, for me, usually 92% and above is the A. 83 and above is B. 74 and above is a C. And 65 and above is a D. That's usually how that goes. And of course, 83 under 65 is failing. And then we got grade point averages, you know, where 4 is the A, 3 is the B, 2 is the C, 1 is the D. Okay, so I'm assuming that 10 is the best that you could get, and 1 is the worst. Nah, I gotta get over it anyway, don't I? Yep. And going through another toll booth. Stay safe on the road, I will. Alright, man, you have a good day at school tomorrow. Thank you for coming by. Oh, if you seen that last video, oh, well, you did because you commented on it. I added you to the beginning of the video. That's about like the best I could think of without going too overboard, you know. But I do appreciate it. But I guess when you get some free time, we could hop back up on Truckers MP again. For ETS. I don't like to do MP for ATS too much because there's not a whole lot of people on there. Okay. I just have to remember your time zone. So, like 4 o'clock for you would be like 11 in the morning for me. I'll keep that in mind. But alright, man, I'll catch you later. I love ETS. Like I prefer ATS first. I mean, because I can relate more to it. But ETS has so much more content, and it's like the map is a lot bigger, more detailed. Like I don't know why I don't play this often. This is tight, really tight. I didn't expect that. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Jensen's Market. I've always had my CDL. I've always had my CDL. I don't have a class A. I have a class B, but I've always had my CDL. I've always had my CDL for about 4 or 5 years now. That's one thing I will never let go. Because if you let that expire, or you switch over to a driver's license, it's so hard to get that back. I'll never let that go. Abruzzo. Abruzzo reminds me of John Abruzzi. If you watch Prison Break, you know what I'm talking about. So I've driven two 185 miles runs. This one is 250. So 620 miles so far. Once I complete this one. I want to discover this road. Discover this road. I should still be on time. Probably only added a minute or two, if that. I wasn't sure if that was a turn or not. Stop and get gas after I drop this load off. I wonder why it's telling me not to go straight. I wonder if it's not, if that like a bridge up there or something.
Yes, I really am going by myself. You still ain't ready. Right? That's why I am going by myself, because you still ain't ready.
Yeah.
You ain't even wake me up at 3.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to be woken at 3.
I told you 3, you said yeah, 3's fine.
What did he say? Did he say he was going to lemons too, Mommy?
I'm going by myself. Stop running throughout this house, Claire. That's why you coughing like that.
Okay.
Nah, your behavior, nah.
What about it? Can I do some coloring for my teacher? Daddy? Daddy, can I do some coloring for my teacher? Huh? I'll put her markers back. You know, these markers. These markers. I only did it for 2 days. Like 7 times, 8 times, and I'm gonna put this back. Daddy, look at me.
Get out, car, get out the window.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome.
You don't hear all that going on right now? Jeez, so. Come here, Carter.
Yeah, I forgot to get fuel. I was supposed to have done that before this one.
Carter. You need to take your stuff because you doing a lot of coughing. So you need to take this because you're doing a lot of coughing.
I remember to fuel up after this one. So yeah, so OBS seems to be running okay for today. Normally I have trouble running OBS, which is why I always stream from different software, but yeah, it seems to be doing okay. I had to dial it down from what I normally would use, but maybe that's just the OBS thing, you know?
I'll go sit in the other chair. Oh yeah. I always feel it won't hurt.
Okay, move your hand. Come on. Come on. Oh no, it's not fun.
Mommy.
First.
It's so sticky.
Okay, move your hand. supposed to stop you from doing all the coughing and nose running.
I wasn't scared with my first day having the nose drops.
Well, it's probably doing all that because you got your nose running already here. Alright, you can go rinse that out and then you can wipe your nose.
Okay.
That's the longest I ever did that without getting into any type of accident. So I'm not getting off here. Or no, am I? Yeah, I am. Now I'm gonna get off there.
Now I'm not gonna say shit to your ass. Say, bitch, now I'm not gonna say shit to her. I told her earlier, I said, yeah, you can come down here and wash your clothes after I get done grocery shopping. She gonna send me a text message not too long ago that said, you think you almost ready because I'm trying to get done early because I work all week.
Oh yeah, nah.
No.
Nah.
Don't rush me. I'm doing you a favor. You're not doing that for me.
I would tell her that. Don't rush me. You know, you get to it when you can. If you don't get it done late, then you should just take getting the clothes washed. You know.
I don't know where the gel.
You can't rush nobody when you need to use their stuff.
Exactly. See, the thing is, Joe, she be thinking, she gotta think that I'm sitting in the house all day. Which pisses me the fuck off. Don't text me no bullshit. She texted me that because she sent me a text message earlier telling me she was feeling all overwhelmed and shit, and I ain't respond. I didn't have the ability to take on anybody else's problems at that particular moment.
Right.
So I didn't respond. And it may be rude to some, but it's having some self-preservation. I've had too much time where I've taken on other people's issues. So,
Right.
I just said no this time.
Fair enough.
I thought it would be.
Right.
Shit. Do what I want to do. I don't have to do that either. I'm like, you can come out here and watch clothes. You can stick your stuff in the bathtub.
What's this gel before the room?
Look here. You ask me one more time, I'll bust you. Get out my face. Ask me where is it before I leave. You sound just like her. Everybody act like they waiting on me to do stuff. Mind your business. I never told you you can have it, so I don't understand why you keep asking where it's at. t-shirts.
Mm.
Said bring out some t-shirts. It's too bad women's on price match. Top's got some good deals right now.
All those ad papers.
Mm-hmm. Buy 2 get 4 free tops. Buy 1 get 1 free Edie's ice cream. They got fries, 49 cents.
Fries?
Yeah, french
Where?
fries.
Where at?
Tops.
Oh.
I'm trying to see if it's enough to go up there on. $5 for 10 bagel bites or pizza pockets. Not really. There's some little stuff that might save you altogether about $5.
Right.
Just trying to be sure. Buy 1 get 1 free mayonnaise. Yeah, altogether they're probably saving you about $5 to $7. Because they're not selling anything that I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta go there for it.
So if you need to, you can put like $14, $15 of that 20 towards what you doing.
What do you mean?
Cause you about to go. I know. I'm saying if you go over, you can use something like 20.
I need to ride.
Huh?
I need to ride back.
I know that's on my card. You still have 20, right, for cash?
Yeah, which I haven't given to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. You use that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and just get some beer.
So 15. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm serious. Just use the other part of the change if you have to.
I don't even want to get you no beer. Can't even fucking walk to the store with it. I just got done talking about doing stuff for people that ain't doing that for me.
Huh?
I just got done talking about doing stuff for people that ain't doing that for me. And you asked me for beer.
Well, that's why I'll give you more. Oh, do you need? No, you don't need the card.
I don't need the card. I just need you to respond when I send you a message.
Okay. You respond, you get the message. Alright. We get you a candy cane. You take it in your room. Okay. Go ahead.
But Mom said about my behavior.
Okay, never mind then. I shouldn't go yet. Never mind. All right, that will do it for this live stream here. Thank everybody that did come through. Thank everybody that did subscribe to the channel.
I know it's not for a team up with a jacket.
Is it too cold out there?
It's warm.